What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Hey, I got a little bit of a part 2 of a testimony. Posted a video a little while back titled Pleasure Reselling to You, Reseller, and just shared how I got connected to this guy named Jeff who lives in this random small town in Oklahoma. And he runs a discount store, and anyways, for a few months there, he was sourcing a lot of his stuff through me, and he still is a buyer from me even now. And it was just a needle mover for the business to have a high volume buyer in the fold, and compressing margins so that he's able to resell and still make a profit, but at the same time doing so on inventory that I have a high quantity of. And so I can still sell at my asking price to walkthroughs, to people I sell to directly, in consumers. But at the same time, if I were to only sell that way, a lot of times it might be a year or 2 or 5 sometimes with how much I'm buying in terms of quantity of a specific item and what type of demand there is for that item. A lot of times, whether it sells quickly is not related to the price, it's just related to if people want it, and there's only some things are only wanted or only needed at a certain clip. And so anyways, Jeff, such a key connection. Well, guys, part 2 of the testimony is, one, this guy shows up. I think he saw a Facebook ad, which, hey, that's a testimony too. I started running some Facebook ads just within the past couple of weeks, and already we've seen a decent amount of foot traffic. Every day, usually multiple people a day, they just show up unannounced, whereas it used to be only strictly through Facebook Marketplace messages on a specific item. So walkthroughs are picking up, ad spend is paying for itself. I've already kind of talked about this, but one guy that showed up, it was like a group of 5, maybe 18-year-old looking dudes. And so I'm like, cool, they're just gonna pop around and maybe buy a basketball, And he walks out of the store having spent $1,400 on some drones and some monitors and a TV stand, a couple other things. And I was like, dang, that's cool. And we have more monitors, we have more drones, we have more TV stands. So it's even better. It's a great feeling when you sell something and you have more of it or can get more of it. Whereas other things, when they sell, it's like, well, there's that. And so, that being said, he came in, spent that, but he was also like, I want to buy more. I want to buy pallets. And so I'm like, okay. And he's like, do you sell pallets? I was like, I can put my stuff on a pallet and sell it to you. And so we got to talking and gave him my number, and he just came in today. I'm assuming it all went through. I had to leave before he got there, but he said, I'm on my way. And spent $1,500 on sound bars and a few other little random tech accessories and cables and charging things. $1,500 on stuff that, again, I have more of, or can get more of. That's like $3,000 in 3 days from this one guy. That's a needle mover for sure for Common Goods. And just, again, part 2 of this reselling to resellers. The other aspect of it, or the other reseller that's even more fulfilling, is this little biz called Good Find Co. Good Find Co. I really should make its own video, but I'll just lump it into this one. But super close friend and brother, Kevin freaking Valle, maybe just Kevin Valle is what he would be called. But just love this guy. And he's been stepping into entrepreneurship this spring and getting, he does several things, but one business that he's been ramping and getting his feet wet into is the resale business. And so this is fulfilling because it's a friend, but it's also fulfilling because he's like hired me to be an advisor to help them, different coaching points, talking points, and there's a lot. You think it seems pretty simple, right? Just buy stuff and sell it, but there's just really so many facets. Really, truly. So super cool, right? To have developed a skill that is working as a business, but then also that I can use that skill, save someone else so much more time and money than what they're paying me. You know, mistakes that cost me $15,000, literally for $100 he'll never make. I'm like, that's pretty stinking sweet. You know, or time too, like things that took me 3 months to learn or 6 months to learn, and what's the opportunity cost there? You know, he's gonna know month 1 or month 2. So just pretty cool to get to invest in him and to be able to charge for that is a blessing. And the next leg of this testimony is that got to send him some inventory. And it won't be like a Common Goods branch, but I got to, you know, sell some things to Kevin that he'll be able to sell in Texas at his little local warehouse pop-up shop, and was able to give him a super great rate to where he can resell it and easily make some dough, and also just save him time because I've already tested out all the products, you know, so he doesn't have to do anything, just put it on the shelf. And also save him some money, not just because I'm giving him a good price, but also because he can, you know, he's buying just the specific quantity that he wants. He doesn't have to buy 100 of something and then take forever to sell through all of them. He can just get 1 or 2 of this or that, 3 or 4 of this or that. And so pretty cool for him and cool for me, because again, a volume buyer, someone that's going to be interested in buying more if it goes well, right? So just cultivating those relationships is just a cool sales channel for Common Goods to supplement the Facebook Marketplace flow and to supplement the local storefront flow, and also, you know, a little change from the advisory fee there too. So pretty cool stuff, right? Learning, guys, one day at a time. That's all I got for y'all today. I'll talk to y'all soon. Life is worship. God is love.